I had started a video, and I didn't like it, and here I am driving. It's Friday, going to get us something to eat. But I'm glad they're going to be putting in that other, road over there. This I don't like these roads that have one lane going each direction and no shoulder, no median. I have never liked these, and I really don't like them when they're out in the country. Like you're traveling, far distance. There's where I used to go to, home to see my mom in my old hometown. The trip there from where I am now is like 7 to 8 hours. It depends on how bad the weather is. It can be faster, even. But there is a stretch there. I think it was a 110-mile stretch. Yeah, that was nothing but that kind of thing. The roads with just one lane each direction, no shoulder, no median, and they're bad. The roads are like they haven't been fixed in a gazillion years, and it's like one of the only ways to go there unless you go way around. And anyway, I hated it. I always hated it to drive it because it was so bad. Plus, you have a lot of these diesels, coming toward you, and that's kind of scary in and of itself. But the bigger thing is they switched it not too long ago to where the speed limit was 75. Okay, it's dangerous enough as it is, but with a speed limit of 75 way out there in the boonies, yeah, it's terrifying. And the last time that I actually drove that route was December 2012. I'll never forget it. And the weather was really very bad, and going there, it was just wind, lots and lots of wind, and no rain or anything. I think the last part of it always rained in a certain place. It was always raining. We would joke about it. Every time we went through that area, there would be rain, and usually there was. Okay, I didn't think y'all want to hear his music, but anyway, and the last time I went through there, on the way back, I came that way back. Like I said, it's a long way around the other way. And there's one part of it, there's one part of it that's similar. Anyway, so I came back that route, and I had my dogs with me, and it was very windy when we started out. And sure enough, we went through wind and rain, lots of wind all along. And then it started hailing, snowing, or sleeting and then snowing as we were driving. And we finally stopped, I'm talking about we as me and my dogs. And, I finally stopped had somewhere I could stop to let them go to the bathroom. They didn't want to get out, and they had peed in the back of the SUV. Yeah. It was, and they didn't want to get out. It was like it was too cold for them or something. They were scared. It was dark at night, and I think that whole trip took me like much longer, 8.5, 9 hours, something like that, because of the weather conditions and all, road and weather, and yeah. But we finally, stopped. I finally found a hotel, and I went in and asked them. It was about 2 hours or more. And when it started snowing really bad, the roads were kind of ice, we fear ice. And I asked them, if they allowed me to take dogs, and they said yes, and they told me the fee. And it wasn't going to be that much, but the credit card that I had was Adam's, so I had to call him, and as it turned out, they would not have let me anyway these days, And I tried to call him to ask him if it was okay, and he wouldn't answer his phone. And it was like, oh my goodness, so I had to drive, through really, really bad weather to get home. And I did. I made it, obviously, with my dogs, because I talk about them. But why did I get on this topic? I don't know. Oh, well, it's one of those rambling kind of days.